Hey, this is Mystic Mia Moksha, and we're looking at the energies right now. There's a lot of strong, powerful energies coming in right now. It's been coming in for quite some time, hours. It's very strong. I haven't seen or felt energy this strong coming for a while, so I figured help out my spiritual community as well as myself, find out what is going on. I'm going to look at past, present, future of these energies to see how it affects people individually and the collective as a whole, especially as spiritual light workers. This is November 1st, 2022. All right. Okay, past energies. Not sure where to go, what direction things are going to go in. Know that things are moving in a direction, but not sure exactly what. And having things set up. Maybe you've had things set up in your life, but you can't really put the last cup down. You can't really put the last piece of the foundation in until you know where you're going. Kind of like if you've been on a spiritual journey for a while, you've done all your healing, any trauma from your previous life or in your life so far. Did relationship work with family, friends, romance, with God, with yourself, nature. Looked into your dreams, your goals, your desires, your interests, your passions, your skills, where you want to live, what kind of community you would like to live in, kind of family life, home life, lifestyle you would like to live. You've done all the core work, the basics, the big stuff, the fears, the shadow work, working on your health, mental health, physical health, emotional health, spiritual health. You have it all down, Making sure you have your emotions in check. If something triggering happens, you don't get triggered anymore. You can keep yourself calm in a stressful situation, all these things. So, like, the next cup is the future aspect. You worked on everything within yourself. You worked on everything from your past up until now. You're very well rounded. You work on your emotions, your spiritual side, your thoughts, your mental side, your planning, your skills, your intelligence, your wisdom. And you've also done a lot of work with other people and other groups and your environment. It feels like you've got it all pat down. The last thing you need to know is the direction in which Spirit wants you to go. What is the soul mission? It's time. You've done all the work. You can't really move forward now without knowing the soul mission or knowing the location or knowing that job or career or that soulmate or that situation. You need to know the situation now in order to use everything you've grown and evolved to be to move forward at this point. And you might have felt this coming. And Spirit is telling you, giving you lots of signs and synchronicities that this is on its way right now. And so you can't really move forward until this opportunity or offer or situation comes in. Are you kidding me? Here again is another Two of Wands. I feel like you're not the only one walking through this door. You might be walking through this door with someone else or some other people as well. There's other people on the same page as you. Spirit is telling you here that you are not alone. there are others on the same page as you, ready to walk through this door as well. Yeah, see? 3 of Pentacles, people you're going to be working together with, whether this is like your partner in life, which is your romantic partner or a business partner. Maybe it's your really good friend or a family member that you have a really good connection with or will. And it's like this is your partner or your group, your community that you will be working together with. So your spirit is saying you're not alone, you're not walking through this door alone. Other people have been getting the same feelings, other people have put in the same amount of work and that are here where you are now. So what is this energy coming in right now? What is this energy coming in right now presently? Just fell on my lap here. Wow, King of Cups. Okay. So this is why you might be feeling this really intensely. Venus did just move into Scorpio. We did have the solar eclipse in Scorpio recently. We have another eclipse coming up. I want to see where that is. Okay, yeah, there's a total lunar eclipse happening in Taurus. Yeah, because we're in the Scorpio Taurus eclipses right now. And that's about a week away. So this is a very strong time for changes to happen, energies to come in. So things happen on an energetic level, and then it comes down to the physical realm. So in the past month, the whole month of October, there's been a lot of changes happening behind the scenes. You might have seen small parts of this coming together. So you might have been like, okay, whether it's a romantic relationship or a marriage or of some sort, your family life, your home situation, your career situation, even starting a new career or starting a new business or branching out in your business or getting a promotion or getting another opportunity for something. It's just like there are pieces and signs all around you. You could see that something was happening in October, and even before that, probably September, you started seeing some signs. In October, it was very obvious that there are parts of your life coming together in some area or multiple areas in your life. I'm getting multiple, especially if you're walking through this big door with all the other light workers. Big energies. It's very explosive. So you probably felt in the last week a lot of emotions come through, and this is a good sign. You might have felt off at some point, but you might have been able to talk to some people, some friends, a romantic relationship, family or soul family, about some of these emotions coming up. You could probably tell that some people around you are going through similar things, people who are on your level. Yeah, the Fool card. Yeah, it does feel like you're on the precipice of a brand new start, a brand new life, a brand new opportunity. I'm getting in 4 hours, So it's it's very obvious that this is not too far away. In the 4 hours, I'm getting 4 months. So by the end of February, March of next year, 2023, I feel like this is when it's going to start. So I feel like between now and then, there's going to be a lot of changes happening. You're going to be able to see it. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Yeah. Okay, I just saw the glimpse of this card, which is the Pentacles. Yeah, so you will be getting an opportunity between now and then. This is November 1st, so between November and the last day of February, so March 1st, right? So in the next 4 months, I do feel like there is an opportunity to start a brand new segment of your life. I don't know how else to say it. I want to say it's not even a segment, it's a brand new life, which I don't know how people feel about that. But this is something that you've been waiting for, you've been wanting to walk through, and a lot of people is on your same level, light workers that want to walk through this door. It's like a gateway for everything you've been working on. I'm getting a very like pure energy, very energy with a lot of integrity. So you must be someone who's like very, you know, high level, very, it's like how I can really describe it, like high level, very like valuable, respected. You're very respected. You have a lot of integrity. You do the right things mostly. You know, you're just like very high vibrational. Like you're very close to God, very divine. Even if you don't feel like it, it's just because like of all the work that you've done, like not a lot of people do that kind of stuff. Not a lot of people put the time and energy and effort behind the scenes like you do and play the long game like you do. It seems like so unimportant, like these little things, like being able to control your anger, you know, being able to help others even when you have so much on your plate, or, you know, knowing when to like walk away and, you know, do what you need to do for your own sanity, or learning a new skill even though it's going to take years to be proficient at it. Like you've done all these things, and it's like doesn't seem like a lot to you maybe, but when you go out there and you see where the state of the world and how many people don't put in this kind of effort, imagine if everyone did. Imagine what you can accomplish as a fully fleshed out human being that is primed for your highest potential. You are primed for your highest potential. That's what I'm getting. Wow, the High Priestess. Yeah, so I am getting this kind of feeling of you're very, very close to God. You know, you're very, very divine. You're very in tune with your highest and best self. You're very aware of a lot of aspects within yourself, within your own inner universe that a lot of people don't take the time out to do. It's a very, like, I keep repeating this because I think Lightworkers forget like how worthy you are of like the greatest potential a life can have, and you're living that out this lifetime. It's just hard to see when you haven't been able to go through the door yet. It's very close within this 4-month time period. I've been talking about 2022 since 5 years ago and how important this year is for Lightworkers. But of course, everything is we said the second half of 2022, like things are going to be very obvious, and things always, whenever I make predictions, it was always like if I predict something in October, it usually happens in November, kind of thing. If I predict something in 2019, it happens in 2020. So it's always like one thing over. So I said like the end of 2022. So like between the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023. So this kind of 4-month time frame, November, December, January, February, makes sense that this opportunity is coming in for this brand new life. I'm going to pull a time frame clarifier. Okay, 4! Sorry if I yelled in your ear. I'm just very excited. We said 4. What a confirmation from Spirit. That is a brilliant confirmation. And this one, 23. I'm getting Jordan. Like Michael Jordan. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. What is this 23 in regards to? Network of people. Okay, so I'm getting like you're getting your team, kind of. You're getting the network I feel like you'll be surprised with just how many people just seemingly come out of the woodworks that like can connect you to the right people that you stay in touch with. It's kind of like I'm getting this feeling of like for example, I don't have social media because I don't believe in the way that a lot of social media platforms work off of. I think it's not good for mankind, and I think they know what they're doing and they don't care because of profitability. Which is fine. You can still use those platforms for good, but it's just really hard to when the energy coming off that whole platform isn't to benefit humanity. You can use it to benefit other people, but that's not its intention, right? So it's kind of like that. Like I'm getting like a new platform for like light workers, but I'm not getting it's like doesn't have to be like over the internet. Like I think it's just like a network of people who are on the same page of you as you is made. So like light workers connecting with other light workers, where only light workers are invited, and something like that. I'm getting it's not a secret society, but it's kind of I'm getting it's time for light workers to connect. I'm getting to activate the grid. Not like it wasn't activated before. This just like strengthens it. It's like I'm getting not just the points, so like the points are people, light workers all over the world. It's not like just the points lighting up the area around you, like your own community, your own city and country. I'm getting the connection between people is going to activate something energetically that like kind of like 5 times or to 10 times strengthens like your signal. So like the amount of light that you've been putting on by yourself, you connecting to someone to your north, to your south, to the east, to the west, like you connecting to other people, other light workers around you, just knowing them, just having met them and being aware that they exist in this kind of area, in another area close to you or another area across the world, that just knowing is energy I'm getting. Just that knowing, that connection that you make with that other light worker, just by saying hi and meeting them. Like, hello, my name is Mystic Miyamoksha. What's your name? Just being aware of that person, knowing their face, knowing their name, knowing kind of the area that they live in, knowing kind of a little bit of what they do. That connection that you make with another light worker amplifies each of your signal, your light that you put out into the world 5 to 10 times. I'm getting someone coming back. Ooh, what? I'm getting that a lot of light workers kind of know each other from another realm. No. I mean, that's true, but I'm also getting mystical beings, other, not just mankind, but other types of man revealing themselves to light workers. Oh my goodness. It's kind of like disclosure, like ET disclosure, but realizing that they're not ETs. They also live on the same terrain as us. Maybe some above, some below, but basically still around this planet. I'm getting other forms of man connecting with light workers, helping to establish the network of light workers, working with them. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because these fell on the what's happening now. They've been trying to do that since September, October, in the physical, they've been establishing that. Can we get some information on that, please? The High Priestess, and kind of like fell onto my lap. They've been connecting with us through our dream state. That's true though, because I did meet with some like ET energy. Like I've met ET energies like a couple of years ago. I thought I was like dreaming, but it was so lifelike, and I like remember what it was like. Like usually in these kinds of dreams, you remember everything very vividly. They won't let you forget it because they want you to remember that you met them. And I remember meeting them, you know, I was like a little bit excited and like, you know, being shown around and such. They're very peaceful. They know how to handle their emotions a lot better. So I knew what the kind of feeling was like when you meet ETs through dream state. And that I've gotten that recently, like a couple weeks ago or something. And I haven't had that for a while. And it kind of lined up with one of the readings I did about spirit messages, about like the divine, God, the universe being very pleased with the work that you've done already, that you're being congratulated like physically by a supernatural being, high vibrational, energetic being. And so when I got that dream, I'm like, oh, that was what it is. They're not just congratulating you, but they're also kind of like setting you on your soul mission. One of which is to connect people with light beings, so like light workers, people of mankind that are kind of already aware of certain energetic things and energetic beings, or just very accomplished spiritually, whether they know spiritual terms or not. And we've heard about this. I've talked to a bunch of spiritual friends of mine about this thing. I've been kind of piecing together the puzzle, and this has been like a thing where light workers kind of come together. That's been kind of like a theme. So they've been kind of putting in this kind of network for light workers to kind of form networks and communities and partnerships and work together with them. And I like humanity, the rest of humanity, the rest of the collective aren't that far away from having this disclosure as well. Okay. It's like they're setting us up and we're setting the rest of the collective up for what's next for humanity. Okay, so the future. What's up in the future? Okay, wow. The Four of Wands. Very cool. The Four of Wands, and it fell on the 23. I think that's kind of to 4-4. And this card. Ooh. The Fool card. Yeah, brand new life, brand new home I'm getting. And for a lot of you, a brand new like partnership or brand new community, or like a brand new version of your partnership, a brand new version of your home, a brand new version of your community, a brand new version of your daily life, a brand new version of what feels like home to you. Let me get more specifics on that. Okay. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, it's opportunity. you're also getting an opportunity. See, these are both the marriage cards. So yeah, like you might get the opportunity to find, like, because a lot of light workers are coming together. Ooh, okay. You might have the opportunity to find a higher level soulmate. Ooh, I got kind of chills saying that because I've read about this before in one of my readings where you might have met some soul family or soul friends at this point, or a soulmate at this point. And with this network of light workers coming online, it's not, you might have, if you're someone who met multiple soulmates in your life, you probably understand what it's like when you meet someone who your soul just resonates with very deeply. And it's a very warm connection. But if you get to, with this network, it's going to allow a lot of light workers, a lot of high vibrational people to meet other people who resonate with them even deeper. So even if you have soulmates, and even if you have soulmates as ex-lovers or current lovers or current friends or family members, coaches, mentors, teachers, you might find friends, mentors, family, soul family, and romantic partners that resonate with you even deeper. This is like a weird once in a lifetime opportunity for mankind. Like, this doesn't happen often on a planet for mankind, this kind of situation. Like, normally if you find people who resonate with you deeply on a soul level in friends or family or partner, like, you're lucky to even get that in a lifetime, right? But this is a weird once in a lifetime opportunity where you're meeting with a lot of people you resonate with on a high level, and you can pick out friends and soul family and romantic partners and people that you work with that are very similar, the closest and the most high level soulmate level connection to you. This is so bizarre, okay, and very cool. But oh man, I see the mirroring happening in my life currently. This is why it's funny to me. This is, whew, I get it. All right, let me get much more clarifications. What's happening in the future? I'm telling not this deck. Okay. I'm like literally burning up and sweating because I'm gonna have this like embarrassed kind of, my face is turning kind of red and embarrassed right now because, okay, wow, the 4 of Cups, and it fell on the other 4 of Cups. Wow. That 4th cup comes in, right? That 4th cup comes in, and what is that 4th cup? A friend, okay? So you might get a very, like, you might get a new friend come in. People you are responsible for. Okay, you might be, like, thrusted into a role within this network of people where you're kind of in charge of a group, or I'm getting kind of like light workers are going to be in charge of like a certain area or a certain group of people or a certain category of people, and like kind of designated, kind of assigned either a group, a location, or a certain type of people in order to help them with whatever it is. Investments. Okay. People you are meant to invest in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember doing a reading. Okay, so a friend comes in that might be part of this kind of unawakened group or awakening, like the sleeping collective, where like I'm getting you assigned to help out a certain group or something, and within that group you find a friend. In the group that you're helping, I'm getting this is not like romantic or anything. This is like a very platonic friend. It's like a group that you're responsible, that you're helping with your light work or whatever. And you make a friend from that group. What's this investment? What's this investment? 10 of Cups. Oh, 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups in this deck is secure family life. I'm also getting that you kind of secure in your soul family. I'm getting multiple things here. So first of all, I'm getting that for your light work, you get assigned like a region or a group of people. For example, if you've had a divorce before, or if you've lost a kid before, or if you've had a certain kind of disease or a certain kind of experience with a certain difficult life situation, you might get a group with those similar things so you can help them out better because you can relate to them or something. Or if you're, something like that. Or if you have skills and knowledge in a certain area, you might get a group with that so you can help them easier or whatever. But I'm also getting, so you might get a friend, that you might meet a friend. I got that friend might not be doing so well, that their life might be deteriorating, or they might die, or not, or they could just become a casual friend from the group that you teach. It's kind of like they teach you when you're teaching the group kind of thing, that kind of friend. Like someone in that group who's like teaches you as much as you teach the group kind of thing. But then I'm also getting that you're also going to be doing the same thing for your family and friends, your bloodline family, so the family that you grew up with, the family that you currently have, the friends that you grew up with and currently have, past friends, new friends, short temporary friends. I don't know, just anyone that kind of comes up in the area that you kind of need to pass along information to, kind of teach or kind of take in. So you're going to be responsible for people that you've already known in your lifetime during this changeover, whatever happens. So you get assigned a group from the Lightworker network. You get the friends and family that you've already have in your life. And then I'm also getting, you also invest in your new soul family. So I feel like a lot of Lightworkers are going to be investing in their own soul family, their own immediate family, that you create with a partner, or that you create with, your close friends. You might create a small community where you guys live together, live around each other. So you can support each other during things that other people might not understand, being a spiritual leader during these times. So you create your soul family as well. And you might have a really good friend that you have in that group that you go to more often than others, but you're just kind of responsible for each other and making sure that everyone's okay, doing their own kind of light worker duty, taking charge in their own communities from home and such. There's a lot of investments in different kinds of families. So the family that you get for your light work, for your work, right? And then the investment that you have in your friends and family from this lifetime, and then also the new soul family and friends that you create. So it's a lot of family investments, but this Ten of Cups is really, really, like, it's over fulfilling, you know, your emotional need in regards to connections and family and social life and relationships. Yeah. Now, let me get a clarification on this Ten of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Cups again. Wow. 2 Ace of Cups. This is like, I'm getting a once in a lifetime opportunity. These opportunities come to you. I mean, from the Ace to the 10, this is very fulfilling. It's like a broad spectrum of the kinds of love you can find in this world. You know, friendship, work relationships, you know, mentor type, coaching type, student teacher type, you know, brother, sister, mother, father, grandparent, children, pets, and neighbors. And I mean, the spectrum of the kind of love that's here is like, I don't know, like over fulfilling. It's indescribable, like more than one can hope for and dream for, right? You've done the work for it though, so here it is. Wow. I mean, how can you top that? I want to know how this opportunity and situation is kind of coming in. Nurture yourself. Perfect timing. Okay, so I'm getting, it's coming in now. So make sure you take care of yourself, you know. Eat well, or eat soul food wherever you feel like it's right for you at this time. Take a break, work hard, do everything, do nothing. Take saltwater baths, have some salt baths, or take a day off, personal day, just watch shows or movies or read books or play some games or whatever you need to do. Just nurture yourself. This is a lot of energy coming in, so a huge opportunity coming in, and it's very important that your spirit is ready, because we already know your emotional life, mental life, and physical life is already on point. You just need to get your spirit ready now, and everything else will fall in place. Is there anything else we need to know? Nothing in this realm can stop our destiny together. Are you kidding me? It's so interesting, because I literally said the word realm. I'm like, this energy, this high vibrational energy is from another realm that's coming to bring in the network of people. So how is this network being formed? How is this network being formed? Are you kidding me? A third Ace of Swords, and they all came out in reverse. Third ace come out in reverse, and that usually to me is like the opportunity is coming to you. The offer is coming to you. How? Parents, parental figure, someone that is around you a lot. Oh my goodness, I'm getting that like oh my god, as above so below. So like how light workers are going to be helping different groups of people. These beautiful high vibrational energetic beings that are coming to help us have a similar kind of network for helping us light workers. So there's been like, I'm getting these, there's been some like energetic beings, so these might been like your spirit guides, but I feel like they're more like physical beings that were kind of responsible for like their group of light workers, or maybe specifically just you as a light worker. And they may have this kind of feeling like like the energy of like a parent kind of feeling towards you and for you. So they might feel like they kind of feel like their parent, your parent a little bit. They have that kind of energy. They feel parental towards you because they've been watching you all their life. And you might feel they give off parental energy to you because, you know, they give you advice, they coach you along, and they actually deeply care for you. So these energies have been watching you, I'm getting, for a lot of your life. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills because it's so crazy awesome. Let me get some more clarifiers about this. The star card, yeah, but they've been watching you from the stars. I'm getting since inception, since conception. So they've been watching you since you were born. They've been guiding you since you were born. Oh my goodness. I am getting very Aquarian energy. So I am getting, these are very very beneficial energies. They look out for mankind's best interest. You know, humanitarians, I'm getting. And I'm getting the Aquarius energy of like, yeah, they do have this kind of ET energy around them. So they're not of this realm or of this planet or of this, like they will seem kind of alien to us or seem kind of like different. This is, wow. And we get a time frame of when they will make themselves more physically aware to us. Oh my gosh. A cycle, 29, and now. Okay, I'm getting 29, like when around the age of 29 is when your Saturn returns to where it was in your chart when you were born. So around when you're 29, 58, 59, and then like 88 or somewhere along those time frames when you really kind of look at where your life is in terms of your life's work, your soul mission, your destiny, your career, your job, your goals, big goals in life. So I'm getting a cycle 29 and now. I'm getting very Saturn energies. So this could be, I'm getting like Capricorn. So that would be like December, January. With the 23 and 29, I am getting, for some reason, like the 3rd to 4th week in November and December. I'm getting now as well. What does that mean? Let me get a clarification. Wow, the Tower card, which is for me imminent, happening now. Tower in this deck is devastating events. Okay. So I'm getting the devastating events happen now. And I've gotten that, like something in the environment. We've heard of Red October, but I got that like that was a month too early. Like wait until November. That's when we're going to see it really go down. So now is when the devastating events kind of take place in our environment, in our world. And that's when I'm getting the Lightworker link starts. I think it is related to the Tesla Starlink. But I think something like people don't know how it works. What? People don't know how it works. Just want space. Okay, so I'm getting Space. I've been saying, that's so weird. I've been saying that for like the past like week or two. Like, I just need some space. I need some space. Space is created. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm getting something about time. I'm getting that they can either like bring you to a place where they can slow down time, or the time works differently there, that you can fit in more time to set up this like network, or Lightworkers can work more relative to the time that the earth is currently working on. This is, whoa, what is the information I'm getting? Okay, I need to pull. Is that correct, Spirit? Building blocks. 28. I thought it was going to be inside the earth, but with space and this woman above the building, it might be above earth, which is interesting. I came by a post the other day that said like, oh, people aren't going to be taken up to spaceships. So I'm like, oh, it's going to be inner earth, or is it just going to be a part of earth that you don't see? Now I'm getting actually above, like the atmosphere, like above this terrain. What does that mean? Six of air. Are you kidding me? I did get travel over water. Oh my god. Like airships? Airships over water. Disguised. Or not disguised. Airships over water. That's so funny because I've been thinking about like the whole Tatarian airship thing. I'm like, I want to bring that back. I wish someone could bring that back because it's so much more room. The airplanes we have now, who cares if it takes you a day or two longer to get to where you want? Like, you have space and you get to enjoy it. Yeah, because this ship is above these birds. Airships? Oh my gosh. Two of Wands. Okay. It's time to plan and make a decision on how to bring your ideas and inspiration into fruition. Take some time to reflect on how you envision your next step, to look as you choose your path forward. I'm getting that they want to co-create with us. Like, they don't want to just kind of tell us what to do. They want to hear our ideas and kind of work with us. It's like they're like, this isn't just my world. This is your world. This is your domain, your realm. This is your home. Like, tell us what you want to see out of your home, and we'll help you bring it to the masses, and all work together to create that. We'll help you put together a plan. So they're bringing together all the light workers, all the leaders, all the spiritual leaders of the world to share ideas and to collaborate to come up with the plan. Because they're like, we can get rid of the darkness, the evil, especially because Earth is so like unbalanced in the darkness right now. But you need something to replace it, right? It's kind of like if you go into a country and you kill their government and then just kind of get out of there and just leave them with the ruins and really bad people like gangs coming up and taking leadership of the country. It's like, if you don't set up a new system, if you don't help them set up a new system, you know, you leave things worse off than before. So I'm getting like they want like the spiritual leaders to come together, kind of to be the spoke people of humanity, and kind of think of what we would like. They don't want to just like tell us. They want to like help us, give us ideas and stuff. But like we have free will. We're a free will species. So kind of like co-create with us, help us figure out a plan and to implement that plan. Why are they helping us? Why are you helping us? Shift your focus. Okay, they're saying I'm not asking the right question. What's the right question? Okay. So where the energy is coming in now, what do we focus on now? King of Wands. You were born to lead. Wow. You were born to lead and intuitively know how to direct your own destiny while being a guiding light for others. Maintain a sense of maturity, self-responsibility, and passion for the path you are setting. You naturally inspire those around you, with many looking to you as an example for their own life journey. Be mindful, as this position of power should be wielded with grace. So I'm getting this kind of energy of you're a leader, so just start acting like it. Take responsibility for yourself. Act with more maturity in every situation in your life. And know that you are setting the path for humanity, knowing that you are going to be an example to everyone that looks onto you. Whether you know it or not, you will be in the spotlight. And you are speaking on behalf of the humanity. So take that responsibility. With a lot of honor and respect and dignity. Do the right thing. You have a lot of integrity. Move forward. And then moving forward, what can you expect? Moving forward, what can you expect? 2 cards here. 6 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. You've mastered the flow of give and receive, achieving balance and generosity and receptivity. Embrace this inner harmony as it manifests into your physical reality as due reciprocity. So there's a lot of balance coming back into your life. I'm getting that you've given a lot before, but now you you get as much as you give, and you'll find that balance is returned because you return that balance into mankind, into the collective consciousness, onto the planet. That balance is being restored. All that good karma is coming back. I'm getting that's the kind of cycle we're stuck in. As above, so below, as within, so without. And because our environment, because the planet was so unbalanced in its light and dark, that was being reflected into each individual life as well, even as powerful light workers with a lot of strong energy and a strong aura. Even for us, we were giving more than we were receiving just because of how energy cycles reflect the energy cycles of the bigger picture of the environment. Wow. So you'll see you're able to manifest better. You'll be able to achieve things faster. You might have always felt like you started projects or situations at a detriment. You're going to see that you're starting things ahead of schedule, in a really good place, better than average. Knight of Swords. Swift as the wind, you're taking charge and speaking true. Nothing can hold you back from expressing yourself or your ideas. And you're ready to fearlessly face any obstacles or challenges that stand in your way. This kind of situation brings in a lot of confidence for light workers, especially being ridiculed and kind of dismissed a lot in the current climate of the collective consciousness of mankind, of Earth. With this kind of situation, I mean, there's nothing you cannot achieve. You know you've been a chosen spiritual leader. You know you have what it takes to do the job you're given, the responsibility you're given. There's nothing holding you back. You're going to fearlessly speak, lead, lecture, teach, learn, understand, and take fully charge ahead on this path, individually and for the group, for the collective. There's nothing I feel like more I can say. Fork in the road. We got that with the Two of Wands, kind of a fork in the road. Orphaned. I'm getting this is the energy a lot of you have been feeling. Come to the edge. Again, this woman is like on a floating piece of land. I mean, come to the edge. I'm getting like kind of the edges of our planet, the edges of our like current home that we didn't know exists, like lands and realms and species that we didn't know exist. We're brought to this edge physically, and literally our limits are tested in all ways, psychically, physically, emotionally, mentally, because even we have to test our limits, Lightworkers, even though we may possess very strong traits in these areas. And then last but not least, we have a lot of questions. This book, even though we're brought in with these wings to this light area to be taught, to collaborate, we're all asking a lot of questions. And ultimately it goes to TikTok. It's time. It'll be very obvious to us why it's happening at this point. We'll also get something with timing here, something about stopping time, slowing down time, in order to figure out what to do for our planet. And 7 Pentacles. I did get this image of like coming back and living a more simple life, or what will seem like a simple life to others at this time. 9 of Cups and 10 of Swords. These came out all in reverse. What is this 10 of Swords about? I'm getting it's going to be a lot of work. What is this 10 of Swords? 2 of Pentacles and the Chariot. It's a lot of work involved. I think there's a lot of work involved going back and forth. There's a lot of between the realms. That kind of takes a toll on people, just going back and forth between the realms. I'm getting. It's done often, going back and forth between the realms. It's really enjoyable, but it takes a toll on the body, on the spirit. It's energetically exhausting, but it's a lot of, this is good time celebrating, but I'm getting it is going back and forth between the realms. It's exhausting. It does take a toll on your energy and your spirit, but it does. Who else would be able to handle that kind of toll on the spirit, on the soul, on the body than Lightworkers? But it's like a very enjoyable time, a lot of fun, and a lot of different activities and relationships and connections and work that is being done underneath the surface. I'm getting. Anything specific? Community, group of people. Yeah, it's a very, It's very nurturing. It's very abundant. Things are growing. It's very much enjoyed. And that's the only negative aspect of it. It was like the kind of exhaustion of going back and forth between worlds I'm getting. Any more messages got for these beautiful light workers? You made my life a waking dream. Yeah. It's going to be like that. It's going to feel like every day is a miracle. Amazing. So interesting. Fascinating. Exciting. Very, like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, every day. We get a time frame on how long that's going to be. Where we go between realms. 13 hours. Okay, I'm getting that we kind of change over to like the 13 moon calendar, maybe even a 13-hour system. A time system that kind of works better for with our natural cycles. But I'm also getting this starts now. I'm getting like another month is added. And it might feel like you're only gone for minutes, an hour, or a few hours, several hours. But a whole nother year plus a month, which they're saying is like an actual year, 13 months, 28 days each, is added. My mind is being blown right now. 23, oh my God. A cycle. So next year, I feel like in that time, another year is added. By next year, so beginning of next year or by the end of next year, or after next year, or during next year, there's somehow we're going to fit in an extra year worth of work. And it's only going to feel like minutes or hours when we come back from switching over to the other realms really quickly. And this happens until what's 2029? I got 28 and 29. 2028, 2029. What happens at that time? The world changes completely. So we implement the things. Depends on person or group. We start implementing things, I think, around that time. So between 2024 and 2028 or 2029 is when like all those changes that we collectively agree on, we start implementing. I kept saying like it's gonna be 2 years, like workers disappear, 2 years, but it could be like 2023 and this year that we add in between that, going in between realms, or it could be 2024 and then this, or any time in between. If that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, but hopefully that makes sense. Any last advice that you have for us? Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. 2 major arcanas. The Judgment is time of positive change. Wow, I love that. And the Wheel of Fortune is a cycle ends. A cycle ends, a new cycle begins, and it's time for positive change. The World card like that, like I could definitely see that being a thing. One last message. Your focus on past regret and disappointment is preventing you from seeing the blessings that still surround you. I got that because there's going to be a lot of things that you release in just the next like couple of weeks that have to do with the new things coming in. So maybe releasing a family, releasing a home, releasing some sort of romantic situation or friend situation or work situation or something that's like not bad, which is a difficult thing to do. And you might not have to actually physically let go of them, but just mentally be okay with if it does get released. And what can you look forward to? What can you look forward to? Ten of Swords. You've experienced great pain or betrayal within a relationship, situation, or phase of your life. You may feel as if you cannot go on, but as this is experience shares its wisdom with you, every ending marks a new beginning. So I got that with the Ten of Swords here, the community and group of people. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that kind of don't understand what's going on with you and don't understand why you left or don't understand why you need so much time by yourself or need, like, you're going to see the ugly side of people come out in regards to you making this decision or going down this path. And like, it's like you can't really reveal to them what's going on yet. So it might turn into like you see the ugly side of them, and you'll have to understand that they're going through their Ten of Swords, they're going through their dark night of soul, they're confronting their deepest fears and darkest part of themselves and their environment, of humanity. So it's like a very like, it might be, it's not, still doesn't like hurt less that these family members or friends or past lovers or past friends or whatever say these things to you. But you're a stronger person. You're a light worker. You're an evolved, high level light worker. I try. Okay, anything else you want to say? I'm like trying to end this reading, but there's so many messages coming out. Page of Swords. You're going to be trained how to speak your truth. I am getting you're going up. Your home is going up. You'll get your proverbial wings. So you'll learn how to like to speak to, I'm getting all of humanity. You'll learn how to speak to your family, your friends, and others. Like you'll be trained and educated on this. Your ideas. You become angelic, like ethereal. Something about the home. Attraction to you, no, so bad. I'm getting it's going to be hard coming back to this realm or this world or this reality after going back and forth from the other one. That's another reason for the Ten of Swords, because like you understand how the best life could be in living very close to the divine, living in a realm closer to the divine. And so it'll be different coming back here. I'm going to there and knowing people that are on the same page as you in a higher realm. Too many cards. Such interesting, detailed information coming out. I've been thinking about proposing to you. So yeah, a lot of you will find very high level soulmates in every capacity. Soul family, romantic, friends, work situations. You might even get the option of staying on the other side and working from the other side, which is very appealing to you. After this, what happens after this? think because we don't talk, I don't want to, because I do. I thought about living together, yeah. So there's a very, very good chance that a lot of light workers might want to stay on the other side after this whole situation is done. That's something that a lot of people are going to be thinking about and talking about after these projects. What's next kind of thing. After 2029. It's very appealing to light workers to be in that realm or in that place. It feels more like home than coming back and forth to this realm, to this reality. And I mean, after you've proven yourself, you might get offer an opportunity to stay there. Sorry, my energy is depleting. This is a very heavy energy reading. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse, like the 10 of Swords in reverse. Something's very upsetting. Lover's card. 10 of Cups. What's very upsetting? Page of Cups. Not sure. Release who you used to be. Tomorrow will be better. Look at life with fresh eyes and turn to your soul tribe at this time. Yeah, this is like a now situation. Spirit saying like, yeah, it's gonna be very upsetting to release who you used to be, maybe even release your body, attachment to anybody, anything, anyone, any situation in this lifetime. It's a very sad thing, having to release absolutely everything, attachment to absolutely everything. You may have one person, one or few people that you move on to this next segment in your life with, but it will get better. This might be very tough, the toughest kind of inner work you'll ever have to do, because it is the last thing before you're given your ultimate soul mission for this lifetime, for these lifetimes. This kind of life work. I mean, it took lifetimes to execute this the way it was meant to, when it was the right timing. The ultimate long game. But look at life with fresh eyes. Tomorrow will be better. Things will be better. You have your soul family, your soul mates, your soul friends at this time. Turn to them. That's why you have the support system of them. Especially when you have to release who you used to be. Oh my goodness. Okay. Last word of encouragement, please. Spirit, definitely. So this is definitely happening. If you ever doubted it would happen in your lifetime, it's definitely happening. And I think you'll be meeting new people in your life. That's what I'm saying, releasing everything. They're very much honing in on this. Imagine naked with these naked people. I'm getting you'll get to be your completely raw, pure, divine self, and that's why it's gonna be difficult to go between realms and see your bloodline family and your soul family and going back and forth, and like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for you. And it's gonna be hard for your old friends and family to see you as this pure divine light being, because that triggers a lot of darkness and unhealed trauma within them. It's tough, but you can do it, Lightworker. You can do it. I'm trying to end this on a positive note. Meditation brings answers. Yes. What does that have to do with anything? Communicate clearly. someone you don't know. Don't be afraid to begin again. I'm getting, you might look at yourself in the mirror and it'll be someone you don't know. You're going to be that different. It's going to be that drastic of a change, of a life change, of a soul change. You're changing at a soul level. That's why it's important to kind of practice not being attached to anything right now. Even the way you physically look, your personality, even what you've known reality to be, people you've met, goals you've had. This is a change on a soul level. I'm getting on a molecular level, DNA level. Wow. You'll find me if you let go. I'm getting, if you can, like, instead of just meditating, if you can just like take a few seconds, you don't have to close your eyes or anything, you don't have to put on music. Just sit there and like imagine and think of like letting go of all these things. Ego death. I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. So I'm getting this is like the guides, the ETs, for lack of a better term, these high vibrational beings. They've been excited to introduce you to their world. They might have been visiting us a lot and feel the same way as Below. This is where I'm getting soul family comes from. And you're not just meeting soul family and other people that are men, that are humans. You're also meeting soul family that are from other realms. It's going to feel like home. They've been excited to show you the family and spend time with them. It's been a while, I'm getting, since your soul has been there. Oh my God. I'm getting like what messages they want to tell you. This has been planned for a long time, that you are going to take this path. To you, it feels like a fork in the road, but to them, they knew this is where you go there. Justice. Yeah. This might not happen until September, October of next year. Because there's so much. It might take 9 to 12 months. 9, 12, 13 months for this to come through because of the kind of inner work required to kind of get there, to release attachment of all these things. Today, wow, starts today, and it kind of depends on next time you see them. They're keeping an eye on you today. They're connecting with you today whenever you watch this reading. They'll check up on you. They'll come in your dreams again, or as a visitation, or whatever, however you see them. Oh, I did see them last night. Oh, I did. I got like a physical checkup. And it wasn't like I was abducted or anything. It was just like an upgrade. Like being prepped. It felt like warm and like comfortable. I was like on a bed. Like my legs were kind of up. They had like a little thing where you could put your legs up a little bit higher. And my back was up a little bit. It was like a nice little bed. A lot of bright light. It's very warm. Maybe they'll check up on you until and they'll like check to see if you're ready. Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands. Knight of Swords. Violent disagreements in reverse until you agree, your soul, your spirit is talking to them, your higher self is talking to them and is going to let them know when you're ready. And Nine of Wands in reverse. Cycle of completion, when you're ready to begin. Because you might not realize it, but your body, your mind, your ego might be violently opposing this change. And so you're going to feel this kind of inner work is going to be more intense and crazy, and maybe might be not that long, but could be anywhere to 9 to 12 months to kind of fully accept this. And I have a feeling things are going to be happening in the environment that are not going to be pleasant, which is going to help you with moving on. And I say moving on, it sounds like you're dying, and especially with the release attachment of your physical body and your reality and everything, and moving into the next realm. But it's not death. It's what? Your prayers are being heard. It's the divine. Reflect. There's one more deck I haven't used. Fortune's Wheel, Wheel of Fortune. It's time. It's time. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Magician. You can go whenever you want. You can go today. You can go today. How many times we got now, minutes, hours, today, so many like indications of happening now. You can go today. It's as long as you figure out how to release all attachment. And they'll check up on you from today, anywhere from 9 to 12, 13 months until you're ready. This is Lightworkers time to go. Well, I'll be seeing you on the other side within this next year. All right. Hope you enjoyed that reading. Much love and light.